Okay. Good morning to the 5 viewers watching out there. Good morning to you, Mike. How are you?
Oh, it's feeling great this morning.
Championship Sunday. You're going to see your Columbus Capitals skating for it in their championship alternate jerseys, and we are excited to bring you the conclusion of what is officially known in the the Rock and Roller Cup, but we have unofficially dubbed it the Rochester Invitational because once again the Columbus Capitals will be skating against a team from Rochester.
Yeah, schedule change here. A little different than what we expected.
Now, is this the Rochester, New York, or Rochester, Michigan?
This is back to oh crap. I don't remember.
I think this is New York.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is New York. Yes, Team 2 this is the second team we played. This one's from New York.
Also from Rochester. When in doubt, the Caps are playing a team from Rochester. This will be over-under the amount of games the Caps play against a team from Rochester the rest of the year. I'm setting at 7.5. And I'm probably hammering the over at this point. But either way, we are excited to be back. We are in, is this Winterhurst?
This is, it's in Lakewood. It's Lakewood. Winterhurst, Serpentini Winterhurst Arena. Home of, I think, Team Ohio here?
Home of Team Ohio. Yeah. I see some other banners up here. Either way, today is home to your Columbus Capitals, who are technically the visiting team.
I see a problem already, Chris. These jerseys, hard to read the numbers.
That's okay. We already know the skating styles. Haven't missed one yet, Mike. You see Columbus Capitals there, again in their championship grays at full strength. So we'll take you through what we know to be true about the tournament thus far. Capitals have gone 2-2. They've beaten the Rochester Junior Americans twice. They have fallen to the Rochester Aces 4-3 in, was that the
Rochester Rattlers? Oh, Aces was the second game.
That was the second game of the first night. And then they fell in the first game yesterday to the Rochester Rattlers, but came back and evened the score, evened their weekend record to 2-2 against the Rochester Junior Americans. Which placed them in the championship game here this morning against the Rochester Junior Aces. So again, the tournament was split into 2 tiers after bracket play. Capitals are now going to be battling for the Tier 2 championship. And we are excited to bring you some hockey. So inside information, I know you got a chance to catch up with a couple members of the coaching staff earlier today, Mike. What'd you learn?
Yeah, not surprising. They want a continuation of last night's more disciplined play. Obviously, still some things to clean up there, but a much cleaner game, and you could see the results on the ice. They want to continue that.
Yep.
Should I add in pucks deep, pucks on net?
Yeah, absolutely. As always, pucks on net. Do believe we are going to see a continuation of some of the lineup changes we saw yesterday. So Braden Racer will drop back and play defense. Sawyer Bristol will stay up and forward. And Luca Fink will be your starting netminder for the Columbus Capitals. About 1:30 here remaining. So for our newer Caps families, it is a tradition that the Capitals only wear their alternate third jersey when they're playing in championship games. So exciting that the first tournament weekend of the year, Caps have an opportunity to break out those alternate grays. Would you call this Ohio State colors, Mike? What are we looking at here?
Not Ohio State. I have State of Ohio colors.
State of Ohio. Very good.
There we go.
Yeah, very good. So Capitals have kind of, like, what would you say? We got
medium gray?
Medium gray. We've got numbers with stars on them. We've got the State of Ohio and then the Capitals logo coming out of it. So
these jerseys are lighter material. I'm told by my son he will be faster because these are lighter.
Absolutely.
I'm sure we'll see it on the ice.
Absolutely. So what we think we know about the Rochester Aces, fairly physical team, big team. They did start off the first game with a pretty decent hit to Ruben Wallace that put him out for the first and second period. He was able to return in the third period. I know when I had a chance to talk to Coach Fink, I think actually might have been Coach Racer was saying, we don't want to respond to any sort of, trying to get them into a fight. They want to play hockey. Not
Yeah.
afraid to play physical, but you got to play hockey.
I think there was a lesson learned in that game that you can't play a whole game on vengeance and revenge.
Yep.
Got to keep it simple, put that behind you, let the refs take care of it, and win on the scoreboard.
Absolutely. All right, so we are about ready to drop the puck. Tournament rules remain the same, so we'll have 13-minute periods. If there is a tie at the end of regulation, I believe they will play a 4-on-4, 5-minute overtime period, and then they will go to a shootout. Luka Fink ready in net there. And we are going to have the starting line of Mason Lai, Hayden Mast, and Boomer Huber. On defense will be Wesley Caffin, and again, Luka Fink will be in goal for the Capitals. So Rochester Aces getting their final words from their coach. And then we will be ready to get underway. It's been a good weekend overall, Mike. I think we've learned a lot about this iteration of the Caps. A lot of good team bonding.
Yeah, I really like the way the team's been bonding off the ice. They're definitely close-knit. They're sticking together as a group. You like to see it,
Yep.
especially early in the season with a bunch of new kids. They've all been brought in with open arms.
Yep. Top golf yesterday, and pizza in between game 1 and 2 yesterday evening, and then a little bit of recap in the lobby. Not too late. I think all players were adhering to the 11 p.m. curfew. Early wake up for the Caps, though. They had to check out of their beautiful home away from home this weekend, the Courtyard by Marriott in Independence, Ohio. Thank you.
And with that beautiful breakfast spread.
Yes, thank you again to the staff, the Courtyard by Marriott. No free ads, but I do appreciate the staff, the Courtyard by Marriott, mainly not yelling at the boys. All right. So your opening puck drop again brought to you by Heartland Bank. It is down. Puck is away. Junior Aces gain possession. They flip it into the zone. Aiden Hughes now has it. He's going to send it back to Caffin. Caffin up off the wall, trying to connect with Mast. Gets by Mast. The Junior Aces have it at neutral ice. Lai and Mast battling for the puck. Lai had it, but briefly. Hughes is going to chip it into the zone. Junior Aces now retreating behind their net. Looking to exit, does get past Hayden Mast. Wesley Caffin and Aiden Hughes back on defense. Luka Fink taps that puck around. Junior Aces pick it up. Centering pass denied by Wesley Caffin. Puck sent back down around the net. Caffin now has it. Caffin's going to send it up. That is cut off by the Aces. Quick shot there on net. Huber now has it. He's going to skate it out of the zone. Going to send it deep, and they're going to get a change. So 1 minute in, you'll have Palmashano is on, Dietzen and Wallace on defense. Looks like Bristol on forward. Luka's going to come out and play that behind the net, and Hayden Sunkel now. Puck rimmed up, exits the Caps defensive zone, causing the Junior Aces to regroup. A D-to-D pass. Attempt to connect in the neutral zone. Ruben Wallace able to get a stick on it. Now the Aces have it. Aces able to drive into the zone. Shot wide. Bristol has it. Over to Sunkel. Sunkel able to get it out of the zone. Aces now possess it again, but just momentarily. Wallace has it. He's going to chip it out. And now Dietzen gathering the puck. Off the board to Bristol. Bristol plays it off the board. Gathered by the Aces, but Palmashano with a good morning to the Junior Aces. Palmashano been playing physical all weekend, Mike.
Yeah, he's definitely been out there moving some bodies. I like the way he's been playing, though, around the net. It's tenacious there.
Yep. Early opportunity here. Sunkel driving the net. 2 shots on net. That's going to cause the Junior Aces goalie to cover it up. All 10 skaters will take the opportunity to change out. So this will be Letestu, Booms, and McDonough. This line was buzzing last night, really got the Caps going. Racer, you see now in that left defensive position, and Ethan Blamble on left. He's going to be tested early here. Shot on goal, saved by Fink. It was good to see that line get going last night, Mike.
Yeah, they really generated the offense at the beginning of that game. We were in our zone a little bit too much in the defensive end off the start, but we got the first goal, and I think that really changed the momentum.
Absolutely. So this will be Letestu, defensive zone face-off here, and try and win it on his backhand. Sends it behind the net. Racer's going to collect it. He's going to reverse back over to Blamble. Blamble has it now. Centering pass just out of the reach of Mitch Booms, collected by the Junior Aces. Junior Aces able to get it into the zone. Letestu fighting though. We got a whistle. What is this?
Not sure.
I think just offside. Didn't see it. Sure it was. So 10:19 remaining in the first period. Little equipment malfunction there. Letestu now down for the face-off, won by the Junior Aces, sent around the boards. Blamble is going to try and pick it up, but it is cut off by the Junior Aces. Now Racer has it. He's going to send it up the board to McDonough. McDonough has got Booms, but McDonough's going to choose to skate. He's got the red line. Now he has the blue line. Now tries a centering pass and just offside.
The Caps here struggling a little bit on their breakouts. A little bit messy here at the beginning of the game. Definitely need to sort that out and clean it up a bit.
Yep. All right, so we'll have full line change here for the Capitals. Lai, Huber, Mast on Caffin, and Hughes on defense. Puck one back by the Junior Aces into their zone, but they are deep. Dangerous regroup in front of their net, but they do collect it. Now Aiden Hughes has it. He's going to send it up to Huber on the corner. He's going to chip it by a defender. Battling, try and get it stick lift, caused Boomer to lose his edge. Hughes maintaining possession at the blue line. Huber now has it. He's going to try and drive the net. He's going to send it around behind the net. Mass now challenging, but puck collected and sent out by the Aces. Hughes over to Caffin. Caffin now sends it through the Aces to the blue line. Mass steals it to the blue line. Mass is going to get a shot, I think. Huber's in front too. Ooh. No, almost. Puck does exit the zone. Hughes chips it back in. Oh, man. Offside. I don't think he saw two forwards not quite back. That's okay. 9:14 remaining in the first period. 0-0 your score in the Tier 2 championship game. So Sunkel, Bristol, and Palmisano will skate on. Caffin and Hughes will stay on defense. Hayden Sunkel with the patented backhand win. Flip to Aiden Hughes. Aiden Hughes then sends it in. Hughes is going to collect it up again. Going to send it over to now Sunkel. Sunkel to Caffin. Caffin backhands up to Palmisano. Palmisano centering pass intercepted by the Aces. Aces now have it in neutral ice. Aces skating towards Fink. Blocked by Aiden Hughes. Aiden Hughes. Ooh, good block there by Luca Fink. Quick shot. Bristol now going to battle. Aces come away with it. Aces skating towards the net. It's a dangerous shot here, Mike. Oh, blocked by Palmisano.
Big block.
Caffin has it. He's going to send it off. Oh, man, bad ricochet. And now Caffin is able to clear it off. Ooh, shot on goal. Prevent the icing. Aces
that
goalie
kid plays air
covered
hockey.
It.
He plays air hockey.
Wow, this is weird. So, yeah. So Aces goalie covered it up. He wasn't challenged. Official forcing him. He was going to force him to play it, but then Hayden Sunkel went and introduced himself to the goalie. That probably won't be the last time Sunkel has some action in front of the net today. That will allow the Caps to change. This will be Letestu, McDonough, and Booms, Dietzen, and who's Dietzen D partner today? Wallace. We'll break in the action here. I think the official is communicating why the puck was not immediately frozen. A lot of explaining by the officials this week, Mike.
I've been real happy with that. I mean, as a kid, just getting the penalty is not enough. I think you need a good explanation of what went wrong.
Yep, absolutely. I think the official is now communicating to the coach also what happened. A lot of hand and arm signals there. Oh, here we go. All right, we're going to play on here. 8:21 remaining in the first period. Letestu, Booms, and McDonough. McDonough now has it. Oh, over to Dietz, and that puck is stolen. Ruben Wallace is going to get challenged. We got a 3-on-2 developing. Puck sent towards Luka Fink, and he's going to just cover that one up. Important defensive zone face-off here for Caleb Letestu. They're all important. Letestu tied up, and the puck exits the zone. That's Booms forcing the puck to the wall. Dietzen now has it. Another whistle? What?
Inadvertent, maybe?
I don't know. Man, what is it? I wonder if somebody in the stands had like a whistle or some sort of noisemaker that kind of caused the boys to hold up for a second. I saw some communication from the official to the Aces fans. Nonetheless, back to live action. Aces have it. They do exit the zone. Not able to connect on that pass. This will be not assessed as icing. But Dietzen tried to play it, just rolled off his stick, but McDonough has it. Good individual effort by Derek McDonough here. He's got the red line. Drops it for Letestu. Letestu's going to get a shot on goal. It's going to be sent over to the corner. McDonough has it. Now the puck exit. Ruben Wallace collects the puck, surveying the ice for options. Tipped by Letestu towards the line change of the Aces. Wallace has it. Oh, man, he had a little bit of room there, and he's going to just send it off the wall. That is cut off by the Aces. Aces now enter the zone. Dietzen denying entry, but gathered back up by the Aces. Wallace sends it. We're going to get a close-up by Ruben Wallace. Backhand by McDonough. Collected by Lai. Now Mitch Booms providing a little bit of pressure on the wall. Forces the puck into the Capitals zone. Fink comes out behind the net to play it. Wallace now has it off the wall to Mast. So Mast, Lai, and Huber now out. Mast going to skate it through a collection of Rochester Aces who take Wallace's stick with him. Huber, Wallace, and Mast converging. Dietzen has it. He's going to send it up the wall. He's going to let Mast go chase that down. I don't think he's going to get there, so that's going to be assessed as icing. So 6:18 remaining here in the first period.
Yeah, I like that icing by Dietzen. He saw his D-man partner without a stick. It's best just to clear it out and reset.
Yep. So Lai, Huber, Mast will stay up front. Defensively, we'll have Blamble and Racer. Thank you. So good close-up shot here of Mason Lai. He wins it forward to himself, now passes it off to Huber. Huber's got a little bit of speed, a little bit of time on his backhand. Going to shuffle the pass across the front of the goalie. Puck's now going to exit. Ethan Blamble is going to be a one-on-one battle here. Racer's going to provide a little bit of support here. Aces have it, shot off the blocker of Luka Fink. Puck now behind the net. Racer's going to gather it up. He's exiting with speed to Huber. Huber taps it forward to Mast, not able to connect. Rochester Aces reverse back, but it's icing. A little bit of a gift, Mike.
Yeah, we'll take it. Interesting. I think both teams are playing a little bit tight, especially in the defensive end. They're erring on the side of caution and just getting the puck out instead of trying to hit somebody in connection on the breakout. So it looks a little sloppy, and that's why we got very few scoring chances so far.
I don't remember how many penalties the Aces took last time, but I'm wondering if the message wasn't similar from the Aces staff to their players. Play hockey, don't necessarily go out there looking for a fist fight. It's certainly been physical, but it hasn't been, just folks looking to hit each other.
Yeah, it's all been within the game, and that's what you want to see.
Also, the 4th and 5th game for both teams this weekend. So.
Yeah, the bodies are feeling it.
All right, so somebody is being asked to leave the ice.
Maybe is that a mouth guard, neck guard?
Yeah, I don't know.
Exiting with coach.
So it's not a member of the Columbus Capitals for those watching at home. Coach is going out, and player has no gloves on. I don't know.
Hopefully not a medical situation.
Yeah, I don't think so, but you know, not a doctor. All right, so this is Sunkel. Who else is up there? Palmisano. And
got Aiden Hughes and Kevin on defense.
Thank you. Easy. Shot missed the net, but the Aces retain possession. Sunkel now challenging in the corner. This is Caffin. Going to send it. Bristol's the other forward. There it is. All right, so that's over to Palmisano. Palmisano's got the blue line. He's going to send it in. Shot on goal. Glove down and stop. Man, this Aces goalie is just kind of default covering everything.
Yeah, it's creating a choppy game here. It's not a lot of flow. A lot of whistles.
So Sunkel, Bristol, and Palmisano will stay, as will Caffin and Hughes. Puck won by the face-off won by the Aces.
Bouncing puck through the neutral zone there.
Yeah,
a little awkward.
Caffin's got it. Now he's up to Sunkel. Sunkel's going to send it in. Not assessed as icing, so we will play on. Palmisano meets a member of the Aces behind the net. There's a dangerous centering pass by Bristol. Knocked away by the goalie. Caffin tries, misses. Hughes has it. Now he's going to send it back into the corner. Sunkel collecting it. Palmisano's also low. Looking for a forward to the front of the net there. Sunkel again, good individual effort. Going to get in his forehand and just throw it towards the net, blocked by the goalie. Good save there by the Aces goalie. Sunkel now circling. Man, he's looking for Caffin. Caffin's in a great spot. Got a stick on the ice. Caffin now takes a knee to knee. We're going to have to play on here until Hughes gains possession. Hopefully Wes is all right there. Yeah, he's going to hop up, but I think it just kind of took his legs out from underneath him. Caffin is up, skating off on his own power. Looks like the legs just got tied up there, Mike.
Yeah, I was actually missed the play. I was trying to score the last shot on goal.
Well, take it from me.
Goal. That shot from Sunkel definitely caught the netminder for the Aces off guard, but it was a great reaction for him to make that save because it was wide open in that top right corner.
Absolutely. All right, so this will be the Letestu, McDonough, and Booms line. Dietzen and Wallace on defense. Letestu wins that in the direction of Mitch Booms, but the Aces come away with it. They're going to dump it into the zone. Puck sent then down around. Wallace collects it up, but the Aces come away with it. They're going to send it towards the net. Aces still have it. They're below the goal line, but dangerous centering pass here. Oh, wow, great effort by Wallace.
Huge.
Yep. So now Dietzen's got it, going to try and settle it down. Puck will exit. Mitch Booms now finds himself in a foot race with a member of the Aces. Aces now play it off the wall. Able to clear the zone. Dietzen and Wallace picking up defensive responsibilities there. Luca's going to get tested here again. Nope, Letestu calmly knocks that one away. Letestu's going to skate off. Mason Lai now on for the Capitals.
Good job there, Dietzen, supporting Wallace as that Aces kid tried to go around the outside.
Wallace picks it up, but the Aces come away with it. No, they don't. Mason Lai has it. Mason Lai exiting with speed. That's going to allow the other forwards to change. Just has it taken away at the blue line, but recovers, kicks it to himself. Now back to Wallace. Wallace has it. Up to Lai. Mast on, Huber on. Dietzen's going to skate off to get a blow. Huber has it, sends it over to Mast. Not able to connect. So Racer's going to get challenged individually there. Puck in on Fink, and he is able to cover it. So we'll get an up-close face-off here in the defensive zone. So Lai, Mast, Huber, Racer, and Wallace on defense. 2:52 remaining. Still scoreless here in the Tier 2 championship game. Puck is down, won by the Aces, but then individual stick by Racer. Oh boy.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah. Puck was just rolling. Felt like it had eyes to the net there, Mike, but Luca jumped on it.
Sure did. Just squirted out of a pile of kids, and that was going for the far side.
Good job by Luca. Aware as always. So here's Lai. Looks like he's going to try and win this forward. No. Oh, he does. He chips it forward.
That's unconventional.
That's all right. So Wallace has it. Huber now has it, exiting the zone. He's got Mass streaking up the side. Puck now gained by the Aces, who are content just to send it back to Blamble. Blamble's going to send it in the direction of Lai. Lai's going to send it deep and let Huber get hard on the forecheck there. Aces collect it below the goal line. Now they're looking to exit. Boomer providing a little bit of pressure. Mason Lai cutting that off, but it does exit the zone. Blamble has it. He had the red line, tried to get it in to the zone. Puck then blocked again by Mason Lai, but collected by the Aces and neutralized. So now Aces are going to get a shot on goal here. Luca is going to get tested, and that is going to go in. So the Aces on the board first here. 1:59 remaining in the first period. Aces 1, Capitals 0.
All right, Caps find themselves down 1. Gonna have to dig out of that hole.
Yep. So this will be Sunkel, Bristol, and Palmisano. Hughes and Caffin on defense.
Good to see West back out there.
Yep. So Sunkel wins that back to Aiden Hughes. Aiden Hughes chips it up to Bristol, who then passes it off to Sunkel. Sunkel's going to set it deep. Palmisano is going to try and cut that off on the wall, but the puck does squirt out. West tried to slam that back in, but was denied by a member of the Rochester Aces, and the puck now bouncing and out of play. So we'll get a neutral zone face-off here.
I'd like to point out Sunkel went down on that forecheck with a head of steam.
Oh, yeah.
Had a chance to really crush an Aces player and held up.
All right, how about that?
Could have ended up being a penalty, so good to see it.
Yep. Clean game thus far, nothing called. Nothing really questionable either. So Sunkel wins it back to Hughes, who plays it back off the wall, back to Sunkel. Sunkel's going to chip it deep here and try and gain possession. Palmisano's going to pick him up. He's going to try and dump it back to Sunkel, who does steal it. He's got Bristol in front of the net, but now Palmisano has a good centering pass to Bristol. Oh, almost. Good save there by the Aces, but another opportunity there by the Caps turned away by the Aces. Aces are going to send it back into the Capital zone. Wesley's got it here. Wesley's going to play it off the boards. Palmisano denying entry there. Hughes has it. He's going to skate. Now pass it off to Sunkel. Sunkel has it over to Caffin. Caffin up to Palmisano. Palmisano circling. Aiden Hughes is going to come up with it here. Hughes tries to play it up the wall. It's cut off by the Aces. D-to-D pass by the Aces there. Not able to connect. Bristol forcing the errant pass, picked up by Sunkel. Sunkel now to Hughes. Hughes reverses ice to Caffin. Caffin's got a little bit of a lane. Caffin holds up. He's trying to get to his spot there. Sends a puck just over the outstretched hand of the goaltender. Hughes then puts a shot behind the net. Caps battling below the goal line. They're going to come up with it, sent back towards the goal. Ace is not able to clear the zone. Wesley's going to send it low, blocked by the goalie. Another shot by Palmisano there. Wesley challenged individually there. Hughes gathers it. He has the red line. He sends it back in, and that is the end of the first period. Caps 0, Aces 1. Good period. Would like to see, obviously, a little bit of different situation on the scoreboard, but Caps playing pretty evenly with the Aces thus far. Okay, we're going to continue on our Meet the Caps trivia. So, another St. Anne's baby. A former goat rancher, now specializing in rabbits. This player has started his career with Kaha, then spent time with CCYHA, then EDP, and then returning to Kaha for his final season here. So he did the tour of Columbus, Mike.
That's something.
And while he's played for every team in Columbus, this is his first year playing center. So a lot of swag, I'm sure, at that family's house. A lot of sweaters, a lot of unused game socks, currently unused game socks.
I'm betting they've got a lot of jerseys.
Probably got a lot of jerseys. And a lot of stories and a lot of memories. That's what it's all about, Mike. So again, our second Capitals born at St. Anne's, former goat rancher, now specializing in rabbits, has played for CCYHA, EDP, and Kaha, and now centering a line for the Capitals. So get in contact with us. You can text me, you can text Mike, you can drop it in crossbar. However you want to get a hold of us, get a hold of us. We will reveal that player around the 8-minute mark of the second period here. Okay, so this will be Letestu, Booms, and McDonough. Dietzen and Blamble on defense. Oh, no, sorry, I think that's Wallace. Coach is keeping us guessing with these lineup changes. So Aces have it. They're deep in the Capitals zone. I don't think we were tracking zone time last period, but I would imagine Aces had quite a bit. This is another shot, glove by Luka Fink. He's going to cover it.
They definitely had us in the zone time, but you know, as far as high danger chances, I felt it was pretty similar. Definitely a defense-first game for both parties.
Yep, absolutely. So this is Letestu. He's going to win it back. It's going to go back to Fink, and he's just going to cover it up again. 12:39 remaining in the second period. Capitals 0, Aces 1. 10:04 local on the East Coast. Just reading every clock I can see at this point, Mike. Aces have it. They're going to send it back to Fink. Another save by Luka. Aces now have it in the corner. Wallace in a stick battle. He's going to win that one. He's going to send it around. Boone's going to try and pick it up off the wall here, but it is cut off by a member of the junior Aces who sent it back down below the goal line. Wallace now wins his second consecutive individual one-on-one. Wallace now sends it up in the direction of McDonough, collected by the junior Aces who re-enter the offensive zone. Good save there by Luka. Wallace then exits. McDonough's got a little bit of room, and he's going to get a shot. Oh, blocked, set. Oh my gosh, it's right on hanging out. Oh, right on the goal line.
Holy smokes!
Wallace sends it in, saved by the junior Aces. Oh wow!
Boy, it was just hanging out there.
You can see members of the Capitals and the junior Aces congratulating the goalie on a nice sequence there. Good sportsmanship here. Championship Sunday, right?
They're trying to fill the karma bucket.
They've made all the friends they're going to make at this point. All right, so this is Lai, Huber, and Mast. On defense, we have Blamble and Racer. 11:50 remaining in the second period. Lai looks like he's going to try and win it to the wall with Huber. Oh, he wins it to Huber. Huber back to Racer, sends it quickly down below the goal line. Lai now has it over to Huber, who loses it. Picked up by Lai. Aces are going to exit. Boomer hard on the back check there. Now it goes into the skates of Huber. Puck gets by Blamble, sent into the netting.
Boy, that was a bouncing puck. Every time it bounced, it went right back to an Aces player.
Yep.
We need some of that luck.
We do. It's going to happen. All right, so Mason Lai will try his hand at a defensive zone face-off. No changing in lineup for the Capitals. Lai wins it over to Mast, who clears it, but into the lower body of an Aces player, so they find themselves battling in the corner. Now Lai has it. Lai's going to play it off the wall to himself. He's going to try and connect it with Huber. Huber not able to hold on to it. Puck going back the other way. Good block by Luka, I think off his mask. Puck now behind the goal line. Huber down there battling, Racer battling. Good save by Luka. Man, right into the belly. Uh-oh. A little bit of extracurriculars.
Oh, some big saves. Those are some hard shots he took.
Yeah, so Caps going to take the opportunity to change out all skaters, as will the junior Aces. So this will be the Sunkel line, winged with Bristol and Palmisano. Looks like Hughes and Caffin on defense. So good win there by Hayden Sunkel. Puck then picked up by the Aces. Hughes clears the zone. Aces pick it up at neutral ice. Aces attempting to clear, but Palmisano gives him one of those shoulders that he loves to give. Hughes then stepping up in the neutral zone, tries to break up the entry, but the Aces are able to send it in. Puck sent in on Luka, who bats it to the corner. This is Hughes. Hughes is going to send it over in the direction of Palmisano. Oh, nifty move by Palmisano. He's going to the net. Oh, tries to get it on goal. Just past the goalie, but not into the net. All right, Aces now have it. They're exiting the zone. Hughes and Caffin are going to get challenged here. Hughes forcing the puck off the stick of the Aces, but goes low into the zone, but then comes back out. Aces now have it in neutral ice. Attempting, that's offside.
You know, watching Parmigiano use that shoulder, it's technique-wise really well done. He doesn't bring his hands up, which is an automatic penalty.
Absolutely.
It's good to see. He did take a little bit of shot in the back there. I'm surprised that wasn't called.
Yeah, and nifty move by Parmigiano to be able to drive the net. Almost got that one on goal, just off the left post. So this is Sunkel, Parmigiano, and Bristol staying out there. Sunkel now has it. He's going to gain the zone. It's on his backhand. Now on his forehand. Sends it towards the net, gloved by the Aces goalie. Caps will change it up here forward-wise. So we'll have Letestu, McDonough, and Booms. Caffin and Hughes on defense.
I'd like to see Booms post up and get one of those greasy goals this shift here.
You love the greasy goals, Mike. Puck won by Letestu, back in the direction of Hughes. Hughes sends it below the goal line of the Aces. Aces now have it. Hughes stops it at the blue line. Letestu now battling on the half wall. Picked up by the Aces. It's going to be sent high
Hits
up
the ceiling.
Into the ceiling.
A new ceiling here, by the way, at Winterhurst.
Appreciate all the renovations the facility is doing. A lot of construction here in Northeast Ohio. All right, so this is McDonough. McDonough passes it off to Hughes. Hughes tries to send it in the direction of the goal. It's blocked by a member of the Aces. Hughes stops it again. Going to send it back down below the goal line. McDonough's going to pick it up. He's going to send it to Mitch Booms, who has a great scoring chance into the outstretched arms of the goaltender. Aces now sending it back in the direction of Luca. Luca, good save there. Aiden Hughes with the clearing pass. Stopped at the blue line by the Aces. Cappen's got it below the goal line here. He's going to send it over to McDonough. McDonough backhands to the blue line. Stopped by the Aces. Aces sending it low, but now Caffen's got it. He's got a little bit of room, a little bit of speed. So what are we going to see here, Mike? Caffen gains the blue line and, skated offside.
It's that deke at the blue line threw Booms off.
Yeah, it sure did.
Hey, speaking of Booms there, almost 1 inch away from getting that goal. That was a perfect centering pass, and he put it on goal there. The goalie just closed the hole at the last second.
All right, so Lai, Huber, Mast, and Wallace and Dietzen. Puck into the Aces zone, but only briefly. They're able to chip it out. Collected by Dietzen. Dietzen's going to send it back up to Huber. Huber's going to try and center it over to Mast. Mast now has it. Plays it to himself off his backhand. Pokes it forward. But the Aces gain it. They're into the Capitals zone. Now Huber has it. Sends it out of the zone. Lai's going to pick it up. No, this is Mast. Sorry. Mast moving to the net. Mast able to try to corral that puck. Lai now has it. Lai's going to send it back to Huber. Huber trying to get it on his forehand. It is taken away and sent down the ice by the Aces.
That'll be icing.
Boy, I tell you what, it's just a lot. I know I said it last night. It's a lot of icing. A lot of icing. I don't know if it's early in the year or if it's just what both teams are just content to do. May just be a function of the breakout passes not being as crisp as you were calling out earlier, Mike.
Yeah, safe play. Just reset. Kind of a default play at this point.
So Lai tries to win it. Taken away by the Aces. They are going to exit. So Ruben Wallace is going to be challenged one-on-one here. Good breakup by Ruben. Puck forced into the corner. Mast now has it. It's kind of stuck between the official, the wall, but now Boomer has it. Boomer's got it, and he's up to Lai. Lai with space. He can try and get it through. He does! Mason, great shot. Chop back to the goal by Mast. Mason Lai was able to get it through the legs of the Junior Aces defender, found it back on his forehand. Great shot, even better save, unfortunately, by the Aces goalie. Got to take your hat off to the Aces goalie. He's playing well here early.
Yep, it stayed in position.
Yep. So this is Sunkel, Bristol, Parmigiano, Wallace, and Racer. Puck one back to Racer. Racer's going to send it low on goal. Is blocked out by the goalie. Bristol now has these challenging Gonna try and center it, but it's picked off by the Aces. Aces now exiting with a little bit of speed. Both Caps defensemen's back. Racer has it, sends it back into neutral ice. Aces now collect it. Wallace has it over to Sunkel, picked up then by Wallace. Wallace is gonna try and send it in. Aces now have it. Reversing the ice here, skating through a handful of Capitals. Sent back the opposite direction. And now Wallace has it. Gonna collect it.
Line change for the Aces.
Yeah,
there.
if Caps can go, they got a little bit of room.
Ooh, a little miscommunication on that pass.
Yeah, just past the outstretched stick of Palmisano there. Late in the shift for this team, or this side.
They got icing again.
Yep.
Well, that'll give Caps a chance to switch.
All right, so we'll pick up our trivia question here. So this Capitals player is a former goat rancher, now rabbit aficionado. He's played for every Columbus travel team. Mike, do we have any answers coming your way?
I got nothing on my side.
Nothing on my side, too. So we will reveal that is Mason Lai. Mason Lai. I'm sure you can share some of the travel hockey war stories with the other families of all those sweaters you have in your closet.
Got a lot of stories and a lot of friends on different teams.
There you go. All right, so this is the Aces. No friends of ours, Mike.
So true.
All right, this is, I can't tell who that is. I'm sorry. Oh, that's Aiden Hughes.
Blasted into the ref.
Yeah, he's all right. He's up. And then Letestu giving chase. Now McDonough. Aces going to exit the zone with a little bit of speed.
Got a penalty on somebody.
Oh,
we got
no.
an arm raised.
Really? All right, so Caps going to find themselves on the Heartland Bake penalty kill here. And I wonder if it's, I didn't see it. I'm hoping it's not a retaliation penalty. Well, one of the keys to the game we were talking about is trying to stay out of the box. Caps going to try their hands at the penalty kill here. I don't know who is going to go to the box here. Unfortunately, is anybody going to the box? Aiden Hughes going to the box. So Aiden absorbed that. Oh, man, getting a talking to. Oh, I got unsportsmanlike. Okay. Don't know what transpired there. I don't know if that was unsportsmanlike on top of the minor penalty or if the penalty was unsportsmanlike.
I didn't see anything else. I'm wondering if he maybe asked the ref too aggressively why that wasn't a penalty.
Yeah. Either way, we are on the Heartland Bank penalty kill here. So penalty killing line of Palmisano and Letestu out there with Blamble and another defender.
Good block there from Blamble.
Racer looks like. Yep. So Aces send it towards the net. Finka turns out, or Luca turns out away with a blocker save and then covers up the next shot in. So 5:29 remaining. Looks like Aiden was just assessed a minor penalty there. 59 seconds. No change up for the penalty killing line. So Letestu out there for the Capitals along with Palmisano, Racer, and Blamble. Puck goes towards the net, turned away by Luca Fink. A lot of chances here in the power play for the Aces. Racer now has it.
Nice play to get around that Aces player.
Yeah, plays it off himself in the half wall, but not able to exit the zone. Letestu has it. He can try and backhand it out, just can't quite corral it. Now Racer behind the goal line, reversing course, sends it back out. Picked up by a member of the Junior Aces who's now down below the goal line. Reverses course, sends it back up to the point. Aces player not able to gather. Get a shorthand opportunity materializing for the Capitals here. This is Palmisano driving the net. He is absolutely taken down. We're going to get 4-on-4 here. That is interference. Nice job by Palmisano to drive,
He forced that play.
Yeah, he absolutely did. Force the defender low. Defender ended up taking his legs out.
Yeah, that was a very smart play. Gave him no choice but to commit the penalty there.
Yep. So 6 seconds remaining on the minor penalty to Aiden Hughes, and then
4-on-4 hockey.
Yeah, and then we're going to get 1 minute and 24 seconds of Heartland Bank power play hockey action for you, Mike. So this is Lai. He's trying to win it back to Wallace, and he does, set off the leg pad of the Junior Aces goalie. Lai then cuts that off. Wallace going to get another shot. Huber's in front. Now we're 5-on-4. So this is Mast coming on. Mast on the forehand. Mast shot high off the goalie's blocker. Caffin now has it. He's going to send it back. He's going to get an opportunity to drive in the net. High slot shot coming from Wesley Caffin, just into the netting. Oh, my goodness.
Boy, he had that top left corner open.
He sure did. You could see that materializing. All right, so...
Two huge chances there.
Yeah, so Sunkel will skate on. He'll join Mast and Huber on the power play. Wallace picking up right defense on the power play. And Caffin will be your left defender. Sunkel back to Caffin. Tried to send it low. Denied by the Junior Aces. So Caffin now has it. Look to gain some speed here. Gets by one Junior Aces player.
I imagine he's going to take this one down.
Yeah, I think so. Send it in. High off the glass. Huber's going to pick it up off the backhand, play it to himself. Huber now circling, looking for options. He's got Wesley up top. This is where they like to go. Wesley's going to take a slap shot low. Ooh, Junior Aces player blocked out with his shin guard. Oh, and that's sent out of play. So
it should stay in the zone.
Yeah, should have an offensive zone face-off here.
There's going to be a lot of kids with bruises on their legs.
At this point, I would imagine the word is probably out on the slap shot from the point from the Capitals. So Sunkel, Huber, Mast, Wallace, and Caffin. Wallace has got it. He's got a hard shot sent just past the goalie into the goal line. Now we have too many players out here for the. That's a goal! I don't know who had it. I think Hayden Sunkel. Capitals scored on the power play, and somehow there were 5 skaters.
Too many men, and they still scored.
Oh, wow.
Well, fortunate.
Cap said, you can take your 5th player. We'll take the goal.
Tied up?
Tied up. Huge goal. It's still a power play goal, I think.
That was very efficient power play. They had a number of opportunities. Good to see.
They sure did. Uh-oh, we got a...
Going to need 5 on our
Yeah,
on our
they're
side.
asking us if we'd like to use 5. All right. So this is Lai now with Palmisano and Bristol. Sunkel will take a break after that power play goal.
We got Blamble and Dietzen?
I think it's Wallace.
Wallace and Dietzen.
Yeah, puck toward Luca Fink now battling. Braden Racer now battling, wins that out to Bristol's got it. He's trying to clear it out. Cut off again by the Aces. Aces have been denying that exit pass almost all game, Mike. So Lai now battling. Puck sent low. Wallace gathers it up below the goal line. Nifty move to get by his man. Looking for options. Going to send it up in the direction of a couple Capitals, but not able to gather it. Capitals collide, but Wallace, man, still just can't get it out of the zone. So this is Dietzen trying to send it up to the point. Puck then collected by the Aces, sent back in. Dietzen backhand pass. Now that's Wallace. Wallace flips it into neutral ice. This is Bristol trying to deny the exit. Can't quite. Picked up and neutralized by Mason Lai. Mason Lai almost able to get that puck, but that puck still is in the goal!
Well, that's the old put pucks on net. And
there we go.
A little misplay from the Aces goalie there. Gave an opportunity.
Absolutely. That's Sawyer Bristol. The second goal of the period. Mason Lai fought through a couple Junior Aces there just to find a way to get that puck on net. Sawyer Bristol, right time, right place. And what kind of goal is that, Mike?
That is the greasiest of goals.
That is the greasiest of goals.
And a little puck luck for the Capitals. Good to see.
Let's say them all. All right, so this is Letestu, Booms, and McDonough. The spark plug line, Mike.
Yeah, let's see if they can keep this momentum going. Definitely with that power play goal, you can see a little bit of a turn here.
Yeah, so this is Braden Racer able to send the puck down the ice.
Ooh, that'll be icing.
It will be icing, so we'll...
I will say, if I'm a betting man, breakouts will be practiced this week.
I would agree with that.
A little bit of a struggle exiting the zone.
All right, so Letestu will settle in between Booms and McDonough. Can't quite tell the defenders there, Mike. You can help me out.
Yeah.
Maybe Dietzen. The jerseys are tough, everybody.
And they're at the other end. I'm pretty sure that's Blamble out there.
Okay,
I can't tell his partner.
No, it's Racer.
Racer and
All
Blamble?
right, Racer and Dietzen.
Racer.
We're going to get it. We're going to get it.
One of these days.
All right.
There's not enough contrast in the stitching.
There's really not.
I can't see.
All right, so Racer's now got it in the corner. He's going to send it up in the direction of McDonough. McDonough not able to exit the zone. Puck sent back in, denied by Luca Fink. Racer has it again. Trying to get it back up to McDonough. Puck cut off by the Aces. Aces send it back down below the zone. Mitch Booms and Tyler Dietzen, joined by Caleb Letestu there in the corner, finally cut off by Braden Racer. Racer plays to Letestu. Letestu's got some room. He's going to send it up in the direction of McDonough. McDonough forces the exit pass of the Aces, but the Aces then gain the zone. Dietzen, nifty little move there by the Aces skater there. Racer now picks it up. He should exit this one, and he does. Up to Booms.
Oh, we got a trip.
Yeah. That's gonna put the Capitals back. Oh, geez.
Ooh, wow.
Puck's still alive here. So 6 on 5.
Penalty.
Oh,
we
good
got
hit
the goalie
by McDonough.
has
Oh,
exited.
no, McDonough's gonna take a penalty here, too. I think we got 2 penalties, so we're gonna be 5 on 3 here. They should freeze the puck at some point. It's gonna get dangerous. Oh, boy.
Ooh, so we're going to have a 5 on 3.
Yeah, we got a trip, and we got whatever they whistled McDonough on. So Caps have their work cut out for them here.
Yeah, 20 seconds left here in the second. Still 2-1.
We're going to need a centerman. I would imagine Sunkel will jump over.
Someone that'll take up some space.
Yeah, so Sunkel, Hughes, and Wallace.
And with this 5 on 3, it'll be a full minute and 30 because they occurred at the same time.
Yeah.
Well, same shift.
I didn't see the trip. I did see the.
Racer just coming in on the back check after they.
All right, so 20 seconds remaining in the second period. Caps critical penalty kill. The Heartland Bank penalty kill. Heartland Bank, the presenting sponsor for this year's Columbus Capitals white team.
All right, going to need to see Lucas stand tall here.
Yep.
Act big.
All right, so Sunkel not able to gather that one up, but Wallace now has. He's going to send it down. I think we're going to see this for about 1 minute and 24 seconds, Mike.
Yeah, they're going to ice it at every opportunity, try and just whittle away at this. The last thing we want to do is see him set up. If you can keep him from setting up and try and get out of here with the score as it is.
All right, so Sunkel wins that back in the direction of Aiden Hughes. Aiden Hughes is going to reverse course, going to send it around the boards. Puck is going to be cut off at the blue line by the Aces. Aces have 5 seconds now to try and get something going. Here's going to be one shot before the end of the period. 2 seconds, 1 second, we're done. Okay. Capitals able to kill off the first 20 seconds of that important 5 on 3. That will bring us to our second Meet the Caps question of the day. So this Capitals player, one of 2 Capitals players born in Louisiana, proud member of the lacrosse team for Berlin High School, has recently picked up the activity of day trading.
Interesting.
Yes. Lifelong defenseman, not afraid to carry the puck into the zone. So one of 2 Capitals born in the state of Louisiana.
We have 2 Cajuns on this team.
Two raging Cajuns. And when they're both revealed, there will be zero doubt the 2 players born in Louisiana. Proud member of the Berlin, Olentangy Berlin lacrosse team, day trader, lifelong defenseman, not afraid to carry the puck. So please feel free to drop all guesses into Crossbar. If you don't have access to Crossbar, you certainly have access to myself or Mike. You can also text a family member who may be in attendance, and they can run over here as long as they tell us before about the 8-minute.
Depending on stoppages.
Yeah, you know what's going on. Okay, Mike, would you have taken 2-1 starting the third period in the championship game on Sunday when you were driving up Friday afternoon?
Absolutely. Honestly, the way the game has been played has been a delight. A little messy on the breakouts, but overall a fairly clean game. You know, these are the type of penalties, you know, tripping, you know, a little over anxious there.
Yep.
But it fairly clean. Compared to the first game between these two teams, this is a blessing.
Absolutely. Would you still take it if I told you had to be 3-on-5 for a minute and 10 seconds?
Yes.
I think so, right?
Yeah, you got to take that one.
Yeah, okay, so puck's down, Aces have it. They're going to have a lot of time and space here. So oh, man, collision at the blue line. Oh, that's just an absolute gift.
Coach not going to be happy with that one on the Aces.
Oh, man. All right, so 58 seconds remaining in the minor penalty to Braden Racer and Derek McDonough. Sunkel, Wallace, Hughes. Sunkel tries to win it forward to himself, not able to, so Aces are going to get a chance here. Denied entry by Ruben Wallace, but Aces have it again. Puck deflected by Hughes. Hughes sent out, and that is tipped, and we are going to have 40 more seconds of the 5-on-3. So Sunkel providing a little bit of pressure, now backs off. Aces now skating through the neutral zone. Sunkel not going to let him get all the way there. Going to force a flip in. Official just kind of hanging out in the wrong spot. Oh, Sunkel. Good flip out of the zone there.
They never expect you to bring it in front of your own net, and that time it was wide open.
Yeah, why not? All right, 15 seconds remaining. Huge kill here for the Capitals. Hughes has got it. Wallace has it. Wallace is going to send it forward to Sunkel. Sunkel's going to flip it in, and that will kill off the penalty.
That is impressive.
Yeah,
without
great
a shot
job.
on goal.
Yeah. All right. So Huber is on. Mast is on. Lai is on. Hughes and Wallace stay. Nice job early on here in the third period by the Columbus Capitals. They passed the first test. Lai, nice check off the puck. His man Wallace now has it. Wallace sends it into the neutral zone. Mast has it. Trying to get it on his forehand, not able to. Hughes is going to step up. Puck now deep in the zone. Wallace has it. Played behind the net. Reverse back up. Huber loses his stick. Hughes has it now. He's going to send it. Played off the wall to himself, recognizing Huber was still collecting his stick there now. Ooh, Aces have it.
Nice block
by Ruben Wallace. Ruben Wallace winning this individual battle, and he's got a little bit of room. He's going to go. He's got Mass streaking up the left. Mass is going to gain the zone. Mass tries to play it through the legs, and he does. Matt, wow, what a great save by the Aces goalie there.
Didn't look like he had his feet under there to get a good shot off, but that was a good rip.
Yeah, great shot by Hayden Mass. Great save by the Aces goalie there. Aces goalie has had a nice game.
Yeah, he's played really well.
So we'll have a line change here. Hayden Sunkel will skate back on. Bristol and Palmisano, as well as Caffin and Blamble. All right, so changing up the defensive pairing just a bit. Wesley's going to have it. He's going to send a shot high off the glass behind the goal. I don't know if it was deflected. I think it might have been. Sunkel now up to Blamble. Blamble trying to get it over to Wesley. Wesley's got it teed up here. We got a lot of space.
Nobody wants to stand in front of that.
Oh, shoot, just sent behind the net. Sunkel's got it. He's going to play it back behind the net. Palmisano has it. Palmisano's centering pass. That was Bristol, the goal scorer. Hayden Sunkel has it. He's got Blamble up at the point. Nope. Oh, Blamble now has it. Blamble, plays it behind himself, loses his footing there. And Sunkel, nice job picking up, switching spots with Blamble. Puck sent up, now on the stick of Palmisano. Oh, shoot. Man.
Just a little miscommunication. This is something you probably expect with so many new members of the team, just haven't built that chemistry.
Yep, absolutely. All right, spark plug line back out on the ice for the Capitals. Letestu, Booms, and McDonough. Caffin and Blamble pick up defensive responsibilities for the Capitals. 10:04 remaining in the third period. Puck is won by the Aces, sent back into the zone. They did not have the red line, so should be icing, and it is.
Oh, seen this before.
Yep. What happens, Mike?
And we get a reset.
We get a reset. We're going all the way down.
It's getting some extra skating in.
Yeah, why not? Offensive zone face-off here for Letestu. Booms will be posted up on the wall. Blamble closer to the goal line, or closer to the goal. No, sorry, McDonough. The jerseys are throwing me off, I'll be honest. All right, puck won by the Aces, or drop one by the Aces. Blamble now retreating. Aces are going to get a shot here. Ooh. High off the glass.
Good job by Keffin forcing that high shot.
Absolutely.
Went over.
The Testu's going to reverse this back around. Blamble's going to play it backhand, met by a member of the Junior Aces. Booms now sends it up towards the blue line. Back now reversed. Oh, good stop by Blamble there. Tapped for, oh, puck, floating puck. Knocked away by Luca Fink. Now Booms has it. Booms to Letestu. Letestu up to McDonough. McDonough tripped, not called.
Guess they're going to call that a check?
Sure. All right, so Caffin and McDonough converging on the Aces skater.
Good skating from McDonough to come back and grab that.
McDonough forces the shot into the Caps zone and had not been cleared by the Aces. So that will force a neutral zone faceoff. Mason, Lai, Mast, and Huber will skate on to the Capitals. Racers on defense. I think we're going to want a fifth defenseman, and it's going to be Tyler Dietzen. All right, so Lai in the faceoff circle. Racer now has it. Backhands it into the neutral zone. Boomer able to check his man off. He's going to try and force that puck forward, but he cannot. So Aces are now going to come away with the puck. They're going to send that below the goal line. Huber's going to collect it up. He's going to send it up towards the point. Shot coming. Oh, wide by the Aces. Up the wall. Mast able to force that in. Now Lai's got it picked up. Lai's into the zone. He's going to send it back to Huber. Huber's going to have it on his forehead. He's going to send it towards the goal, blocked by one of the members of the Junior Aces. Lai now has it below the goal line. Huber going to try and cut off the pass, and he does. But the Junior Aces able to now exit the zone. Now centering pass cut off by Lai, but just briefly. Aces have it. They're in the zone. Racer has it. Racer sends it behind the goal, played up to the wall. Hayden Mast posted up in his spot on the wall, but puck reversed now back down below the goal line. Braden Racer's got he's got his forehand. Not able to corral the puck though.
Everybody lost the puck there.
Yeah, Mast has it. Mast able to get it out. Trying to chip it forward. We got a flying stick.
Boy, that went way airborne.
Yeah, and who's got the puck here? I don't know. Somebody is going to get assessed a penalty. Somebody's going in the box for us. 17. All right. I don't know. Discussion happening.
Yeah, I think Fink's point here is he jacked the stick and it went out of the kid's hands, but it's not slashing if you come from underneath, unless you hit their hands.
Yeah. All right, so while we go on the penalty kill, it's a good time to answer the question of the Guess the Cap. So this is one of two Caps, born in Louisiana, lacrosse player for his high school, day trader, lifelong defenseman, not afraid to carry the puck, and hopefully not afraid to kill off some penalties. Do you have any answers?
I mean, I don't. Hold on, let me check. Crossbar, no.
Got a West guess. It is not Wes Caffin. It is Ruben Wallace, who currently has the puck below the goal line for the Capitals. Now he's battling up the wall. Uh-oh, going to be a shot here. Dangerous shot.
Ooh.
Bouncing puck. Luca's going to almost be able to cover it.
Great
That's
clear
okay.
from Aiden Hughes there.
Yeah, Aiden's going to send it up, cut off, but now Sunkel's got it. Shorthand opportunity materializing, but just briefly. Now Wallace has it. Gains the red line. Here's the day trader. Tries to send it towards the net, but he's not able to. Aces forced to regroup, or forcing the Caps to regroup, but the Caps are on the penalty kill, so they're happy to do that. Puck is now out of play. Caps 2, Aces 1. So appreciate everybody playing along with the Guess the Caps line there, or Guess the Caps game. We'll continue to do that. Oh, we had another guess. Oh, we did have a correct guess, so congratulations to Molly Huber, who correctly guessed Ruben Wallace.
Oh, good job. That wouldn't have been my guess.
But now do you see it?
I do.
All right, so this is Sunkel and Palmisano out on the Heartland Bank penalty kill. 42 seconds remaining in the minor penalty to Mason Lai. Palmisano battling, winning his individual battle. He's going to gain the blue line here, and he's able to skate it out. Checked off the puck in the neutral zone.
Great effort there from Gio.
Yep. It's 3-on-2 materializing, but the raging Cajun, Ruben Wallace, able to send that back to neutral ice. Ace is content to dump it in. A little bit of a defensive line change for them. Palmisano catches it on his forehand on the wall here. Wallace now providing support. Got a lot of caps on the wall here.
Yeah,
That's
content to just take up time here.
Yep, so
7 seconds left on the penalty kill.
So that's Hughes sending it over. Palmisano able to collect it. Sending it up, tried to get it to Sunkel, couldn't. Hughes has it, plays it into a changing Bristol.
We got
Bristol,
5-on-5.
Yeah, Bristol has it. Sunkel's going to come off. Letestu's going to skate on. So it'll be a little bit of a mixed line here. It'll be Huber, Letestu, and Bristol. Wallace has it, sends it low behind the net. Bristol's going to be able to win the race. First centering pass, chipped to the front of the net by Boomer Huber, turned away by the Aces goalie. Aces attempting to exit the zone, denied briefly by Aiden Hughes. Ruben Wallace,
took a weird bounce off the backboard there.
Man, I started to move the net, or I started to move the screen there. Sorry, everybody. Just a really strange play off the dasher. Kind of took that 1 in a million hop and bounced almost directly back to Luca, who alertly was there to jump on it. Okay, so this is Lai, Mast, Huber, Blamble, and Caffin. Caffin comes away with it on the corner. Lai trying to exit the zone. Aces now have it. Luca taps the puck behind the net.
Oh, dangerous spot there. Good job from Luca to jump on that.
So 5 minutes and 27 seconds remaining here in the Tier 2 championship game. Capitals 2, Aces 1. Lai, Huber, Mast, Blamble, and Caffin. Mast now coming away with it. And he's got had a little bit of speed, but Aces are going to get a shot on goal here.
Ooh.
No, they are not.
Great stick there from Mast.
Yep, great stick by Mast. Great jump by Luca, and 5:18.
Yeah, as Mast tried to exit the zone there, it just got poked off his stick and came back the other way.
So Lai wins it forward to himself and now exits the zone.
Got a foot race.
Yep. Aces now have it, trying to get the puck into neutral ice. Can't quite. Lai denying, but just briefly. Huber now providing a little bit of back check pressure. Aces have it in neutral zone, trying to regroup here. They're going to send it in deep, opposite corner. Caffin's going to collect it up, try and send it up. Ooh, man, individual effort there by the Aces. Able to deny that clearing pass by Wesley, but now Huber has it on his stick. Tap to Mast, tap back to Huber. Huber has it. He's going to try and get around one skater. He does. He has it on his backhand. Now he's ushered to the corner by 2 members of the Rochester Aces. Puck is still at their feet. Mast joining in support. Up to Caffin. Caffin's going to play it to himself off the wall, trying to drive the line for a shot, but he can't quite, so Aces had it, but momentarily. Caffin able to grab it back from him. Looking for an option for an exit. He's going to send it across the zone, try to connect with Mast. Blamble now picking it up. He's on in relief of one of the Caps defenders. Wesley Caffin gathering the puck up. Going to send it around. Now Booms is out. Letestu is out. Hayden Mast still on. Late in the shift for Hayden Mast. Tries to backhand it up, but it's cut off by the member of the Junior Aces. Junior Aces have it now. They're going to send it back towards the goal.
Oh, wow,
man,
that squirted right through his armpit.
There we go. We need a little bit of luck to win these things, right? This puck's out, and Wesley's going to go. Try and get through. He can't, so Blamble. Just being a problem for the Junior Aces. Junior Aces still have it. They're going to backhand it towards the goal, and good save by Luca Fink. Okay, 3:30 remaining. Can you drop the, oh, sorry, that's a different team. Somebody was asking for the video link. That's the other game we care about, Mike. Good luck to the Tier 2 CCYHA Girls Blue Jackets. They'll be taking on a team later today. The game will also be broadcast, but right now we got the Aces and the Capitals locked in a battle for the Tier 2 championship. This is Bristol and Racer colliding on the wall, forcing that puck around the goal line. Dietzen now out, as is Palmisano, who finds the puck on his stick. Dietzen now has it, backhands it up towards the wall. Palmisano has it. Puck is stuck against the wall, but now the Aces are going to send it below the goal line. Racer has it on his forehand. He's going to send it back up to Palmisano. Palmisano has it. He's going to try and chip it past his man. Can't. Dietzen there in support. Flips it back to the blue line. Puck still kept in by the Aces. Racer's going to glove it down and tries to exit. Man, kept in again by the Aces. Racer now able to flip it off his backhand into neutral ice, causing the Aces to tag up.
Yeah, nice sand wedge there from Racer. Get it out of the zone.
So Sunkel now has it. He's going to get it deep in the zone or try and make the Aces play 200 feet for the rest of this game. Palmisano takes a dangerous hit, looking for a call, is not assessed one. Caps still have it in the zone. Sunkel now battling. Sunkel just, I think, probably trying to waste a little bit of time. Dietzen has it now. He's trying to get it back down low. Aces have a player behind the Caps defense. They're going to try and get pretty aggressive here. 2:08 remaining. Bristol reversing course. The goal scorer, Bristol, over to Palmisano. Palmisano's got a shot. Can't quite get it off his stick. Sunkel's going to send it back, blocked by the Aces, who are coming back at a 3-on-2 materializing here. Racer and Wallace, great job to deny that. Aces still have it, though. They're going to send it below. Racer's got it. He's got a little bit of speed. He's looking for something. You know, just send it back into neutral ice, and that does find a way into the Capitals' offensive zone. So Lai, Huber, and Mast on. Wallace on defense. Racer on defense. Wallace, the day trader, sends it towards the goal. Racer picks it up at the blue line. 2-on-1, 3-on-1. Wallace forces the low shot. Lucas got it. He's going to try and cover it up, and he does. Okay. 1 minute, 13 seconds remaining here. Important defensive zone face-off for the Capitals.
And big 1 minute and 13 seconds here. You see probably a timeout? Yes.
Yep, timeout. Okay. So, Mike, not sure what your heart rate's at.
It's elevated.
Yeah, mine's elevated and climbing here. Capitals 2, Aces 1, 113. What's the message?
It's got to be defense first, get the puck out of the zone, and just chip away at that time. Smart passes, if you're going to make them. Probably best just to get the puck out of the zone rather than try and make a beautiful breakout pass at this point.
It will, yeah, I agree. It will be interesting to see if the Aces come out, given they'll have an offensive zone face-off with the 6-on-5, or they'll wait to see if they can gain possession and then put the 6 skater on. Decision time.
Sweaty palms time.
Decision time in the Serpentini Winterhurst Ice Arena here in Cleveland, Ohio, the Rock and Roller Cup, the Rochester Invitational. Okay, 1:13 remaining. Luca Fink skating back in net for the Capitals. You'll have Mason Lai, Hayden Mast, Boomer Huber, Ruben Wallace, and Aiden Hughes on defense for the Capitals. Waiting to see how many men break the huddle. On the Rochester Junior Aces side.
See, their goalie is taking the bench. So
what is
they'll
this?
start with a 6-on-5. Oh, it's a timeout for the Capitals.
Okay, so that's interesting.
Giving the Caps a little extra time to rest.
And if I'm Fink, I'm giving extra time to rest, but I'm also seeing if they break with a goalie in net, and they didn't. They were going to go 6-on-5, so that changes things maybe a little bit for Fink.
Yeah, it looks like you'll have Mason come out for Sunkel, get a little bit more size on the defensive end there.
Rochester Aces goalie skating to the net, or skating to the bench. He's had a fantastic day. I don't know how many shots, if you've got the shot count there.
Well, we've got a second here, so I can check that. Maybe we got 20 shots for the Caps, and we got 23 for Rochester. Yeah, so pretty even.
Pretty even. That's how it's felt. All right. Caps 2, Aces 1, 1:13 remaining, 6-on-5. But as always, it's really 6-on-6.
That is true.
So this will be Sunkel Mast, Huber, Hughes, Wallace, Fink.
Interesting, you see the Aces come out with more of the small and speed line for them.
Sunkel's going to try and win this off his backhand. Hughes will retreat. Nope. Hughes has got it. Now Sunkel's going to collect up his own. To send it around the net. Bouncing puck. While Hughes sends it up. Sunkel now covering the point. Now Hughes forced below the goal line. 1 minute remaining. Sunkel now trying to get it. Aces are going to get a shot. Blocked by Huber. Big block. 50 seconds remaining. Sunkel denies. Mast has it. He's going to send it back to Wallace. Wallace is going to send it out of the zone. Now he's trying to tie it up. Now Sunkel pushes it forward. Huber providing a little bit of pressure. Is going to break that pass up. Aiden Hughes stepping up in neutral ice. Wallace has it. He's going to send it back into neutral ice. Rochester gains it now. Rochester moving towards the net. The shot on goal here. Saved by Luca Fink. Oh my gosh, amazing save by Ruben Wallace. Another shot coming here. Down the goal line. 15 seconds. Now another Aces materializing another shot. They're going to send it low. Blocked by Fink. And Mast has got it. 7 seconds. Puck's out of the zone. 3.4 seconds.
Unbelievable effort from Ruben Wallace, diving in front of the open goal to block that shot. Absolutely killer.
And I tell you what, Ruben Wallace has picked up some new fans here. Wow.
Sacrificing for the team.
Okay. Sunkel, Mast, Huber, Hughes, Wallace, and Fink. Last minute instructions. 3.4 seconds remaining. Capitals 2, Aces 1, Tier 2 championship. Winterhurst Ice Arena.
Assume a tie up here, right?
Yep. Okay, puck is down. It's on the stick of Hayden Mast. Aces have it. They're trying to send it to the zone. Aiden Hughes denies it, and that's it, everybody! The Capitals able to defeat the Rochester Aces.
What a finish.
2-1.
What a finish.
Oh, my goodness. Columbus Capitals with a huge, impressive team victory. Great job by the Columbus Capitals here. We will stay on air, as I assume there will be some sort of awarding of trophies or memorabilia. Wow.
Well, that was a hard-fought game. Very close the whole time. That's what you want to see in a championship game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I don't recall the goal by the Aces other than it was first, but I know that both Caps goals were working man's goals. I mean, they were just all around the net, just doing everything they could to stay engaged in the play until the whistle's blown.
Yeah, and credit to the Aces. They got it right down to the wire there with a chance to tie it, and not for a absolutely heroic effort from Wallace there. That would have been a tie game.
Absolutely. So as is customary, both teams will skate to their respective blue lines. We will have an awards presentation. Thank you for those of you who are staying on for post-game coverage here, extended coverage. We're outside the broadcast window, but that's okay.
Oh, bonus time.
Yeah, a little bonus time. Capitals lining up. Can't quite hear I don't think we have a PA announcer. So.
No, it's a guy yelling. So we're not going to have the information.
So we'll do our best to announce the Caps as they are presented their award for their achievement this weekend. So the Aces are being awarded their finalist medals first. Nice tradition here. This game was pretty clean, to be honest with you. I think both teams were trying to play hockey.
Yeah, you didn't see much for dirty hits or retaliations or any of that. It was all within the scope of the game.
Yep. But again, one of the better traditions in youth sports is the handshake line here at the end of a tournament weekend. Nobody drives up here to get a runner-up medal.
Yep.
I'm not sure if this was the starting goalie for today. I'm assuming it was. Nice job by the Rochester Aces goalie.
Yeah, and you got to give credit to both teams for coming out and playing a clean game after it being so, so aggressive and
just physical all
very
week.
physical.
Yeah.
I mean, they really kept it clean both sides. So
a team win. I mean, it was just took all 17 of them to come away with a win this weekend.
Yeah, and that they kept some composure after that 5-on-3, which you had the defensive line out there of Aiden and Wallace who had extended time. Then that made everything go into a blender after that from a defensive pairing perspective, and they still were able to keep it together.
Yeah, and I think the Capitals learned something about themselves this weekend. You had some guys playing in different positions, different pairings. You had a few folks going back and forth between forward and defense. You're going to need that versatility. I'd like to think, the 3 forward lines and the 3 defensive pairings are set for the rest of the year, but we know they aren't.
Nope. It's an ever-evolving thing as the coaches learn the skills of the kids and
Yep.
the kids build the chemistry.
Yep, absolutely. All right, so I will announce the players here for the Capitals as they're awarded their championship medals. That's the Aces are, as is customary, there's a member of the Aces who's selected to receive the trophy on their behalf. 4th game between the Aces and Chris Fink's Columbus Capitals, 2nd game of this year, and they're 2-2. So I'd say evenly matched teams. So this
it's
is
a good matchup.
Yep. So this is Chris Fink. He'll be announcing each player. Capitals now just being announced. So Ethan Blamble's going to be the first to skate up. Nice weekend by Ethan, Mike.
Yeah, settling in as a new defensive lineman on this team.
Mitch Booms, a member of that vaunted spark plug line.
Yeah, some good greasy goals yesterday.
This is Sawyer Bristol. That's one of the guys we're talking about playing forward and defense.
Yeah, Swiss Army knife.
This is Tyler Dietzen.
Yep. Only member of the team to stop a 3-on-1.
Luca Fink, winning goaltender for the Columbus Capitals.
Yeah, great job today. All weekend, too.
Boomer Huber skating out to collect his medal.
His dad's a pretty good broadcaster.
He's pretty good at hockey, too. Aiden Hughes, man, again, I think he played 29 of 28 minutes in the first Aces game.
His PK was awesome.
Yeah, and there's
all
Wesley
weekend.
Caffin. Strong shot from the blue line. Great job on defense all week. And Cale Detestu centering the spark plug line there. Big goal for the game, the opening goal yesterday for the Capitals.
Yeah, that really changed the momentum of that game.
Here's Mason Lai. Mason really settling into the centerman position up front.
Yeah, faceoffs got better throughout the weekend.
Here's Hayden Mass, couple big goals on the weekend. Starting to light up the score sheet. Derek McDonough. McDonough playing some hard minutes, 3rd member of that spark plug line. Here's Gio.
The Iron Shoulder.
The Iron Shoulder. There you go.
If that's not a good nickname for him, I don't know
he's
what
got
is.
it. Here's Braden Racer, another one of the Swiss Army Knights, playing some hard minutes back there on defense today.
Yeah, very physical and aggressive on the defensive end.
Jaden Santan. Nice weekend for Jaden.
Yeah. He withstood a lot of shots in the last Aces game.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry, that wasn't the Aces game. That was the Rattlers game.
That was the Rattlers game. And he also got the first win of the weekend for the boys. There's Hayden Sunkel. Played some tough minutes in the center. Played on the PK. Played on some power play minutes. Kind of all over the place. There's Ruben Wallace with the diving save at the end of the game.
Hero of the game, for sure.
And I tell you what, it's a great bounce back game for Ruben. I know he was disappointed to not be able to play last night. Huge individual effort, huge team effort there by Ruben Wallace. Luca Fink awarded the MVP of the tournament. Two huge wins, semifinal and the championship game.
You know, it's really good to see scoring come from across the team. It shows it's a balanced team.
And Jaden Santan
will take home the trophy.
Going to be selected as the Capitals player to receive the trophy on behalf of the team. I mean, it took all 17 this weekend, Mike.
Yeah, absolutely a team effort here. As I said, there was not one player dominating. It was just a good collection of kids.
Absolutely. So that's a great shot of the team. That's how we'll end the broadcast. So, Mike, thanks for picking up duties here.
Yeah, glad to fill in.
Yeah, so we'll just a little scheduling note for the Capitals. Capitals will be back in action next Saturday. We'll have, is it next Saturday? They get the weekend off. Next Saturday.
It's going to be at the wrong time.
Yep, so next Saturday they will be at home. So any of you who are local to the Columbus area, feel free to join the Capitals live and in person.
And if you're bored in Columbus, the 12U girls CCYHA Blue Jackets will be playing at Dublin at 11:40 today and at 4?
Sure.
Something like that.
I think 3:50, around the 4 o'clock hour. So
there you go.
Caps will be back in action next weekend at the Chiller North Rink 3, Rocky River, 11:50 and then 6:50. And then they'll be right back in action the next day. They'll be playing the 2011 AA Thunderbirds, also at North. They'll be splitting. They'll have at noon, they'll be on Rink 2, and then at 3, they'll be on Rink 1. So getting to see all 3 sheets of ice at Chiller North. Well, for the entire broadcast team, Mike the Missile Lie, we will leave you with the final shot of the boys. Thanks for watching, everybody. And we will hope to see you in person next weekend. Have a great rest of your Sunday.
Bye, everyone.